entered into a CL trade, and this is a micro. We're in 3 micros of CL early in the morning, pre-market. And let me walk you through why we're in this trade and how the Maverick AI Pro, the Maverick Multi-X, and one cool other indicator is walking us through this trade. So first things first is that we now have a red background. You see this red background. We shot down. We have 2 confidence arrows, down and down. And we're going from this bright green color, which is your strongest upside candle, to green, which is your, let me zoom in here, folks, for you, which is green is your second highest momentum. So see how it goes bright green, green, and then you really took off when you got the bright green. Well, we're back to just regular green, which means maybe a little bit of loss of momentum, maybe not. But then we got gray candles. Gray candles means indecision or reversal, okay? So the Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to tell you what's going on underneath the hood. So that way, are we gonna keep going? Are we gonna keep going? Well, if we have bright green candles, odds are we're gonna keep going. If we start turning and we start getting gray candles, well, you're either gonna hit indecision, which is, this is like 5 in the morning, you can see this sideways action, or we're going to get a reversal, okay? So came up here, we changed color of candles. We now have a gray candle. We have 2 confidence arrows. The arrows are just pointing, hey, you're going in the right direction, at least for the short term, all right? We broke below our Maverick guide. This blue line, when you're above it, we go long. When you're below it, we go short. And I can just show you example after example. Short, because you're below the blue line. Long, okay? Short. This is like middle of the night trading, but short and then long. You can see that, okay? So anyway, so we're below the Maverick guide, which is our blue line, okay? Green, gray candles, confidence arrows, below the Maverick guide, red background. On top of that, my Maverick Multi-X, which is 6 time frames, this indicator down here, 6 time frames. Think of this as 5 traders, all trading with you. They all have a different style, they all have different preferences, and they're casting their vote on multiple time frames. Are we bearish? Are we bullish? And right now, trader 1 through trader 5 is all voting bearish on the 1-minute chart. Most of them are voting bearish on the 3-minute, and some of them are voting bearish on the 5-minute. You're mostly bullish on the higher time frames, but look, you've been coming up since somewhere around 1 in the morning. You came down a little bit, I guess. So I guess it'd be fair to say you started coming up around 3 a.m. So of course the 60-minute chart is still going to be bullish, right? You came up, you came back down, you came up, and then and now hopefully we're in a little bit of a reversal. I'm playing it safe, okay? I'm on one of my funded accounts, so I'm playing it safe. I only have 3 micros here. I wouldn't go heavy with 3 full contracts and I'm trying to make $100 a tick, and no, let's calm down here, okay? Doesn't pay $100 a tick, but you get my point. Let's just go easy. Let's do small risk, right? So 59. Okay, so I'm risking $12 a contract. Think about this, folks. Small wins, big gains. This is where traders blow themselves up. They're not willing to trade something like a micro, and only everybody wants to make 20 grand in a day. That's crazy. Like what a lot of these influencers don't show you is when that 20 grand trade lost them 40 grand, you know? So, or they blew their account. So we're literally risking about $12 per contract. You know how many times I can lose on a $50,000 funded account, losing $12? It's crazy, right? So here's one last thing I want to show you, if I can, which is the real reason I'm in this trade. Now, the Maverick AI Pro and the Maverick Multi-X are guiding me in my entry and how long I'll stay in it, okay? But let me show you this real cool indicator that we're working on. Let me see if I can go here. Okay, so let me turn off my background color to make it easier for you. See this red dotted line up here? This red dotted line right here. You see that? This is your, this is the Maverick pivots. And this is an indicator we are working on right now, which has got me really, really excited. But see this? It has not been able to break this pivot level for a really long time. Well, the last time it was able to, well, it was breaking down through it, so I don't know if that actually counts. The last time, okay, so I have this thing loaded for 30 days, and it has not, the last time it broke above it, was over 30 days ago. Look, it tried here. This is a 1 hour chart. It tried here back on October 8th. Tried here back on October 9th. Didn't happen. By the way, today's the 24th. And now it's finally coming back up to this level. And what do you think might happen? High probability that this thing is going to come back down, right? High probability that we're going to get rejected again here. Look, you got rejected once, twice, 3, 4. Let's see here. Would that be 4 in the same day? Yep. Okay. And now 5. 5 times it tried to break through this level over 30 days, and it can't get past it. So when we started to approach it, even though it's like pre-market, and we got up here, I'm like, ooh, I like this, because I'm going to risk $12 per contract and see if I can get a big rejection. That's worth it for me. That is totally, totally, totally worth it for me. Okay, so let me go back to the 5-minute chart, which is what I like to trade. So see how these levels also showed on the 5-minute chart? Super cool. And now we're below a pivot area. And if you're unfamiliar with pivot areas, they're just areas that got rejected, except for our indicator, what it does is it's a mathematical equation. It doesn't just mark a high and a low. It doesn't just mark, well, I don't want to go all the way back there, but it doesn't just mark the top of the wick. This is a mathematical equation to figure out where is the best part of a pivot area to mark for our traders, okay? So now check it out. We went from bright green candles above the Maverick guide. We hit this pivot area, this high, the highest part that you've hit in the last 30 days. And now, guess what? Now you're getting down confidence arrows. Now you're closing below the Maverick guide. Remember, when we're below the Maverick guide, we go short. When we're above it, we go long. Below it, short. Above it, long, okay? Now we went from bright green candles, which is your strongest upside candle, to regular green to gray. Gray is indecision or reversal. And my hope now, now we're getting our third confidence arrow. My hope now, okay, is that we start to get red and pink candles. Never mind this middle of the night trading, but when you see pink, it will most likely sink, okay? And sink it does. Now, again, we're going nice and light. Okay, we're going nice and light. We're only in 3 contracts. I'm now going to take my thing. I'm going to go to break even +1. So now I'm completely protected. All the money is on the house, right? I'm completely protected. I've risked $36 total. Okay, because $12 a contract. I'm in 3 contracts. $12 a contract. That's crazy. And now I'm up $100, $111. And if we can get a nice rejection, maybe even down to the next pivot point, which is down here, this is going to pay handsomely. Okay, even on 3 micros, this is going to pay really, really, really nice if it can make it down to this pivot area. Now, if it comes back on me, because I have other things to do today, if it comes back on me, guess what? I'm not going to lose anything. I'm going to pay for my commissions because I'm break even +1 tick. So it'll pay for all my commissions, and my funded account is protected. This is how you hit home runs and you risk small little amounts, okay? Small little amounts. So probably what I'll do is I will take this guy and I'll move this way down here just in case. okay? In case this sucker just keeps running. I want to maximize that, okay? So anyway, Maverick AI Pro is going to color your background. Let it do its work. I'm calculating a lot of days here because I wanted to show you 30 days back. But it's giving you the background color, red. Okay, it's already telling you the trend. It is coloring your candles. If you've ever looked at a candle and you're like, I'm not sure what's going on with this candle. I just don't know. Like, what's going on under the hood? Let the Maverick AI Pro tell you. Bright green is your strongest to the upside. Pink is your strongest to the downside. Again, don't pay attention to this. This is 5 in the morning. There's no real deal traders trading at 5 in the morning. Your Maverick guide, when you're above it, you go long. When you're below it, we go short. Okay? Above it, you go long. Below it, you go short. All right? Down confidence arrows. Okay? Our Maverick Multi-X. Look, maybe you're a better trader than me. You probably are. I'm not the world's best trader. I can't look at 6 time frames. I just can't. I can't have 6 screens up on my little laptop. I don't want to do that. The Maverick Multi-X puts these 6 time frames, which you can customize. You can have this at the 30-minute, the 60-minute, the 90-minute, the 2-hour, whatever you want. The Maverick Multi-X puts the 6 time frames all at a glance. And T1 through T5, think of these as traders, and they're all voting on each one of these time frames. So right now, Trader 1 through Trader 5, who all have a different style, and they're all looking for a different thing to take a trade, they're all saying bearish on the 1 minute. They're all saying bearish on the 3 minute. They're almost all saying bearish on the 5 minute. And you're getting a little bit of chop, but that's okay, because the market is deciding, are we going to go a little sideways? Are we going to go down? Are we going to come up and test the Maverick guide? So you're going to get a little, you're always going to be changing, and this calculates per tick. The Maverick trender, look at this. Look at this move, the Maverick trender. When it's pegged at the top, that is a trend. When it's pegged at the top, we ignore these spikes, all right? The Maverick trender is bottomed out, so there's no trend here. You're looking for when it goes to the top. Look at how the Maverick trender shows. Look, if we would have just taken this trade when the Maverick trender pinned to the top, okay? If you would have taken this trade right at the start of that to the end of it, look how the Maverick trender called this whole thing. And this big push down, the Maverick trender was not signaling. Look at this move. This is insane move. 61.77 to, so that is a 61.77. 23 plus, what was that, 46? That is a 69 tick move. This is a crazy payday. For most of you, this is a one and done. You would have taken this trade and you would have been unbelievable. Now, let's look at the last time, because your trend really was up all night. So that would have been from here to, let's take it down to here, because that's when the Maverick trender got you out. So it was here, 56 all the way to, let's say you didn't get the tippy top. Let's pull it down a little bit, 56. So we'll call that about a 40, 42 tick move. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Even these moves here, even it being the, not really times that we would normally trade, but this guy got you down to here, which is 61.75 down to, okay, so it's a quick little scalp, but still 14 ticks. I'll take 14 ticks all day long. All day long, I'll take 14 ticks. So anyway, now the Maverick trender, what I would love for it to do is come up and start pegging like it did here, but the red line, and start pegging. And I want to start to see red and pink candles and take this sucker down. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, wanted to explain the thought process here, how even in choppy markets, let the Maverick AI Pro, the Maverick trender, and the Maverick Multi-X walk you through some profitable trades. Small risk, high reward. Right now, we were risking $12 per contract to be in this trade, okay? $12. That's it of risk. So anyway, if you're interested in our indicators, if you have any questions, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you don't want to be guessing all the time, send us a message or visit us at MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com. And just to let you know, this Maverick pivots, we should be wrapped up in the next couple of weeks. So if you are interested in getting the Maverick pivots, send us an email, support@MaverickIndicators.com. We'll put you on the list for when we do release it. Most likely, we're going to release this exclusively to lifetime members. So just FYI, if you're interested in becoming a lifetime member, it comes with perks. The Maverick Trender, that's the only way you can get the Maverick Trender. And we have some just killer indicators that our lifetime members only have access to. The Maverick pivots, I'm thinking, will be a lifetime access thing that we will be giving to our lifetime members. So just FYI on that. All right, cool. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com. And I'm just going to keep watching this trade and seeing where it's going. It's at a pivot point right here, but it's a red pivot point. So will it cause resistance? Not sure. I'm just going to keep watching this thing and let the Maverick AI Pro and the Maverick Multi-X guide me through my trade. All right, MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.